Hey guys, Alex aka Miggy here, and for those who don't know, there's a smart drug Modafinil for boosting cognitive function. Then there's also a film that specifically addresses this kind of drug. The movie is called Limitless. The film stars a writer who's just lazy and can't motivate himself to work. The main lazy character looks like a stoner hippie, resides in a filthy apartment and wastes time drinking alcohol rather than writing for work. So it turns out that eventually our main acting star hippie runs into his old friend. This friend was dealing drugs way back. However, these days, his friend is dressed really well, looks good, and seems to be doing really well for himself. The days of dealing illicit drugs are behind him. He is now a pharmaceutical sales rep. He can deal drugs legally. They both sit down and have a heart-to-heart talk. The writer lets his old friend know how badly his life is going with no motivation and no desire for work. His old buddy, the drug sales rep, lets him know a secret, a new wonder drug. It's called NZT48 and it's amazing. The drug dealer tells him, quote, "You know how most humans use only about 10% of their brains? But with this new magical drug, you can use 100% of your brain capacity." End quote. The writer doesn't believe him. The drug dealer says that he will give him one pill for free to try. The writer says, quote, "Nah, I don't care about it." End quote. The drug dealer friend says, quote, "Be grateful, pal. That drug is $800 per each pill." End quote. Now the writer man is really keen. So as time goes on, he takes the magical drug pill. And this is where it all becomes really exciting. In no time, he starts recalling detailed processes from the past that he could never remember before. He now can predict what people will say before they even say it. Women are now easily seduced and attracted to him. He becomes a millionaire very quickly. To write a book now takes just a few hours. He becomes the smartest man in the world. No task is too hard or difficult. Just as long as he takes that super smart drug, almost like the smart drug Modafinil boosting cognitive function. What's interesting is that this smart drug, Modafinil, that exists in the real world, does really work. It drastically improves the brain's performance on long, difficult and complex tasks. Modafinil boosts decision making and makes planning activities much easier. This was confirmed by a new review of studies. Modafinil, aka Provigil, has the Food and Drug Administration's approval to help people with a health condition called narcolepsy. However, the most common type of user of Modafinil, who are mostly students who use it for exam study, rely on this smart drug to help them focus at university or college. Some doctors are saying that there is lack of concrete evidence to claim that Modafinil works in this fashion. Quote, "This is the first overview done on Modafinil's actions in non-sleep deprived individuals since 2008, and we were able to include a lot of recent information." End quote. Roarid McLennan Battleday, a co-author of the new review and a lecturer at the University of Oxford in England, said in a press release, "The most recent research done on Modafinil followed a more complex regimen of testing of cognition than previously done and found that Modafinil indeed enhances thinking," he said. Interestingly, the smart drug affects the higher brain functions that rely on contribution from multiple simple cognitive processes, Battleday stated. Some researchers claim that Modafinil can give students an unfair advantage during exams and when working on assignments. Modafinil greatly helped to improve, quote, "executive functions," end quote, which is the ability to process and work with new information and make more effective planning. The smart drug also boosted people's ability to concentrate, learn new skills and tasks, and remember details, the researchers found. Not sure about you, but Coca powder helps me to concentrate and work my butt off when I'm exhausted, mentally or physically. Coca also helps me to stay trim and ripped. Whether you want to try Modafinil is totally up to you. Always do your research. You can learn more about Modafinil and where to find it in the video description link below.
Drop the bass, Kitty.
And if you you want to protect your online privacy and help my channel out at the same time, visit drivenanddesired.com/NordVPN. If you sign up through that link, I will earn a small commission to keep this channel as well as my other projects like drivenanddesired.com going. Take us out, kitty.
I got money in the bank. Shawty, what you think?